A pleasant day to the brothers and sisters from the Diocese of Bacolod. On behalf of the Council of the Laity of the Philippines, I'm June Cruz, the National President of the Sangguniang Laiko ng Pilipinas, and we are greeting you a happy National Laity Week. I would like to take this time also to thank His Excellency Bishop Pat Buzon and the clergy who has been very supportive in holding this closing ceremony of the National Laity Week in the Diocese of Bacolod, specifically Father Nito Del Soriano and our speaker this morning also Father Ronaldo Quijano and all the other presenters. Maraming salamat po. I wish to send to you a very simple message, and that message is already contained in the conclusion of the synodal report coming from the Diocese of Bacolod. Dito po sa conclusion nyo nakasulat, there is reason to hope. There is reason to hope that these challenges can be met with God's grace and with man's cooperation. Doon po sa pinakitang realities and synodal report from the Diocese of Bacolod, it was very clear that amidst all these realities and challenges, there is always hope. And in a very serendipitous way, nakakatuwa po na nagpalabas na rin po ang ating Santo Papa ng theme for the 2025 Jubilee Year. Magkakaroon po tayo ng Jubilee Year sa 2025 at ang naging theme and logo po for the 2025 is we are pilgrims of hope. Okay? So nakakatuwa po yan because as we journey together, we have to realize that we are to be pilgrims of hope. Similar with the conclusion that you have here, that there is hope, we need hope in order to achieve the plans that we have set for ourselves as a result of this synodal journey in the Diocese of Bacolod. Maybe some points using the word hope. Sabi na po sa report nyo, it starts with holiness. And really, the call to holiness is for everyone. Nakakatuwa po na very specific sabi, we need to begin to act with holiness starting from our bishop, our clergy, and the lay people. Because it is in that holiness, okay, and it is in that ability to be accept that we do not know all the answers, okay, that we can begin our journey. Napakaganda po that as we become pilgrims of hope, we begin with the response to the call to holiness. And the next would be more of order. Pinakita po sa ating report na there are things that has to be systematized, things that have to be offered, formation program, administrative gifts that has to be honed. And therefore, it is time for us to look at where we should put order. Order in the parish pastoral council, order in the parishes, order in the way we do things, because we believe that as we journey together, there is a need for us to put order in the things that will lead us into this journey in a very peaceful way. So there's holiness and there's order. Pero yung pangatlo po ay letter P. And it's basically a word that I would like to share with you. It's the word peace. Okay? We want to have peace in our journey, but peace by promoting the practical needs, supporting the practical needs of our people. Letter P, E, A, C, E. One is really to promote the basic ecclesial communities. Promote again and buhayin po natin yung mga maliliit na sambahayan. We need to make sure that again, they are alive. Promote them in every parish. Bring them into the journey. Bring them into the synodality. Okay? Tawagin muna ulit natin sila at mag-usap-usap po tayo. This synod has begun the listening adventure. So we would like to really call people, buuin natin ang mga BECs, makinig tayo sa bawat isa at magdasal. That's the P, promote the BEC. E, let's begin to equip the leaders in our local context. Humihingi po ng leadership formation, humihingi po ng equipping ang mga tao natin in the BECs, among the youth, among the single people, among the married, among the families. There has to be a certain equipping. So kailangan po, we need to equip our leaders. Diyan po pumapasok yung mga important pastoral and formation program. A, we need to assist the poor. As a result of the Synodal report and also as part of the being Church of the Poor, hinihingi po na gumawa tayo ng mga aksyon na direktang makakatulong para po sa mga kapatid nating mga nasa laylayan. At pag po pinag-usapan yung assisting the poor, huwag na po tayong maghintayan. Kailangan po nating tugunan kung ano ang pangangailangan ng ating mga kapatid na nasa laylayan kung nasaan tayo. Okay? Huwag na po maghanap ng malalaking mga diocesan programs, parish programs. Lahat po tayong laiko, assist the poor. Letter C, let's care for the sick and the elderly. Doon po makikita na tayo ay isang tunay na simbahan. Doon po makikita na tayo ang yaman ng simbahan kapag kaya nating pangalagaan to care for our sick, to care for our elderly. So we need to care for the sick and elderly in our midst. Okay? And lastly, E. Okay? That is educate the next generation. Kailangan po tayong mag-focus sa mga formation programs ng kabataan, formation program ng mga young adults natin, because they will be the one to move the church towards the new Jubilee, the 2025 Jubilee. They are our fellow pilgrims of hope. So nabigay ko na po yung H, holiness, O, order, P, peace, at yung huli naman po ay talagang evangelization. We know that is the primary mission of our church, the primary calling that has been given to all of us. And therefore, we need to really just simply evangelize. Evangelize, speak God's word, share the good news. And when we say evangelization, we need to see ourselves as disciples. And we want to have an intentional discipleship relationship with Jesus. Ulitin ko po, an intentional discipleship relationship with Jesus. Simulan po natin yan na akayin ang mga kababayan natin at ang ating mga sarili na talagang intentional tayong sumusunod sa Panginoon, intentional din yung ating pagpapahayag ng magandang balita na sa bawat pagkakataon, kung mayroon tayong paraan upang ipakita, upang ipahayag ang pagmamahal ng Diyos, gawin po natin yan sapagkat yan po ang tawag sa atin as pilgrims of hope. There is reason to hope, sabi po, that these challenges can be met with God's grace and with man's cooperation. The synodal journey, although it served as an eye-opener to the realities of the church, also served to light the fire for conversion and evangelization. And those who participated in the process received gifts and blessings that would serve well in their commitment to walk the path, to become pilgrims, okay? To walk the path of hope and become pilgrims of communion, participation, and mission towards the fulfillment of God's kingdom. Sa inyo po nanggaling yan. Conclusion po yan ng report ng the Diocese of Bacolod. On behalf of the Council of the Laity of the Philippines, kami po ay bumabati sa inyo, nagpapasalamat at humahamon na tayo po'y kumilos ng sabay-sabay. Let's become fellow sojourners, fellow pilgrims of hope. Continue the journey and let's continue this adventure of listening, to one another, and becoming more and more pilgrims towards Jesus Christ, pilgrims of hope. Maraming salamat po.